Well, hi, hello, my dear students. Welcome to my video lecture class. Right up to now, I uploaded video lectures on the topic Newton's laws of motion. In this topic, I explained lot of lectures in previous. So based upon Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law, law of conservation of momentum, apparent weight of a person in a lift. These are all things I explained in previous lectures. Please go to that previous lectures. So definitely you'll get clear idea. So today I am going to discuss some problems related with pulleys and wood mission. I already started in last two sessions. So I discussed application 1 and application 2. So now I'm going to be solve application number 3. Application number 3. Well, application number 3. So I'll draw a diagram first of all. So this is a block M1. This is a block M2. This is M1. Whether I draw somewhat same blocks M2. So here acceleration is in this direction. Here acceleration is in this direction. Here tension force. So acting like this. Here tension force is acting like this. Right? So this is about application number 3. How to find? Here first one. Find acceleration A. Second one, find tension force T. How to find? So simple logic here. How to find like these questions? Already we solved two applications. So we have to apply free body diagram concept. So from free body diagram, FBD for block M1. Free body diagram for block M1. So how to apply free body diagram for M1? So this is a block M1. So this is a M1G. Observe carefully what are the forces acting on this. So this is block M1. So what are the forces acting on this? So one is a tension force, like this it is acting, and acceleration is acting like this. So from this, similarly, tension force T is equal to M1 into A. Tension force T is equal to M1 into A. This is equation 1. FBD for block M1. So now FBD for block M2. FBD for block M2. FBD for block M2. So how to apply FBD concept for M2? So simple logic here. FBD for block M2. Right. So for this is M2 block. So here weight M2G is acting like this. Tension force T is acting like this direction, and acceleration is A acts in this direction. So here acceleration is downwards. Definitely M2G is greater than T. M2G is greater than T. So for this one, M2 into A is equal to M2G minus T. So for this, T is equal to M2 into G minus M2 into A. So this is equation 2. From 1 and 2. So if solving equation 1 and 2, we got acceleration and tension T. So next I'll apply. from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2. So what is equation 1? T1 is equal to m1 into a. This is equation 1. T1 is equal to m1 into t. T1 means here t only. T is equal to m1 into a. Next, second equation, T is equal to m2g minus m2a. This is the second equation. So here tension force is the same in both one and second equation. So that's why equate these two equations. Equate these two equations. m1a is equal to m2g minus m2a. From this, m1 plus m2 into a is equal to m2g. So for this one, acceleration a is equal to m2 into g by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. So this is acceleration. We got acceleration. So how to find, so this is one. So we got acceleration. How to find tension force? Substitute acceleration value in equation 1 or equation 2. We got tension value. Substitute acceleration A value in equation 1. In equation 1. Substitute A value in equation 1. So we got tension force. Tension force T is equal to m1 into A. So here m1 into A means m2 into g by m1 plus m2. So finally what we got? m1 m2 into g by m1 plus m2. So that is a tension force here. So tension force T is equal to m1 m2 into g by m1 plus m2. m1 plus m2. This is about application 3. Next I am going to discuss application number 4. Application number 4. So here application number 4. Application number 4. Right. So this marker is working. Application number 4. First of all, I draw the diagram, and after that, based upon the diagram, we apply free body diagram concept and to solve acceleration and tension. Application number 4. Application number 4. Okay. Application number 4. How can we apply a concept for this? Observe carefully. So this is a pulley. For this one, this is a pulley. For this one, so this is a pulley. Here I place one block. Here I place one block. In between these two, I place one block. This is I consider as M1. This is I consider as M2. This is I consider as M3. Okay. So here acceleration in this direction. Here acceleration is upward direction. Here acceleration is like this direction. Okay. So this is the thing. And here tension force is T1. Here tension force is T1 because same thread from the same rope. So we consider T1. Both sides pulley, same rope. This is a tension T2. So this is a tension T2. Okay. So like this we are taking. So what we need to find here for this question? Find acceleration T1, T2. Acceleration T1 and T2. So find acceleration T1 and T2 values from this. right? So same concept, FBD for block M1, FBD for block M1. So how to apply FBD for block M1? So this is a block M1. So here tension force T is acting like this direction. Here tension force T2 is acting like this direction. Here acceleration is acting in this direction. From this, F net is equal to T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1. That means M1 into A is equal to T2 minus T1. So this is equation 1. Equation 1. FBD for block M1. Next, FBD for block M2. FBD for block M2, if you take M2, so here acceleration is acting upward direction and the tension T1 is acting upward direction and weight M2G is acting downward direction. From this, M2 into A is equal to T1 minus M2G because T1 is greater than M2G. So from this, T1 is equal to M2A plus M2G. So this is equation 2. So this is equation 2. So we got two equations. So next, third equation. From free body diagram for apply free body diagram for block M3, we got a third equation. So apply free body diagram for so apply, right? So apply free body diagram for block M3. So now apply FBD for block M3. So for this block, this is M3 into G acting here, acceleration is like this, tension is T2 is acting upward direction. From this, tension T2 is equal to M3G minus M3A. If you apply free body diagram concept, definitely you got like this, M3G minus M3A. So now from equation 1, 2 and 3, so we got three equations. This is equation number 3. So from 1, 2 and 3, so definitely we will get acceleration and T1, T2, 3. So write equation 1, 2 and 3 as one side here. So here write here equation 1. So how we got equation 1 here? M1 here, equation 1 is M1 into A is equal to T2 minus T1. So this is equation 1. So equation 2 is M2G plus M2A is equal to T1. This is equation 2. M3G minus M3A is equal to T2. This is equation 2. So these are the three equations. To solve these three equations, we got T1 value, T2 value and acceleration value. So how we solve here? So simple thing, already you know T1, T2 value, substitute here. M1A is equal to, T2 value is M3G from equation 1, from 1. M1A is equal to M3G minus M3A minus M2G plus M2A. So from this, M3G minus M3A minus M2G minus M2A. So here m1 into a. So for this one, so m1a plus m2a plus m3a is equal to m3 minus m2 into g. So from this acceleration, what we got here, m3 minus m2 into g by m1 plus m2 plus m2. So this is acceleration value, m3 minus m2 into g by m1 plus m2 plus m3. So this is about acceleration. So this acceleration value substitute in equation 1, equation 2 we got t1. So this I write this acceleration value, this acceleration value substitute equation in equation 1 will get equation 2 will get t1 value. So a value substitute in equation 3, we will get t2 value. So we'll get t2 value. So please find out this t1 and t2. So I left t1 value and the t2 value for you. Okay, so please find this t1 and t2 value. This is about today's session, application 3 and application 4. In next session, I'll come back with a new application and new concepts. Thank you for watching my lectures. Thank you for encouraging me. Thank you so much.